In this video, I'm going to share the 13 foods that every man should have in his fridge. They'll make it easy to lose weight and stay in shape year round. They'll also help you to optimize your gut health, reduce your cholesterol, and boost your testosterone levels naturally. Some of these are going to be obvious to you, but others are definitely going to surprise you, and some might even cause a little bit of controversy. But in case you're new here and don't know who I am and why you should listen to me, I'm Doug, and since I lost 50 pounds back in 2018, I've personally coached hundreds of men and helped thousands more through my YouTube channel to get lean, strong, and healthy. First on the list, ironically, not even a food. Well, I suppose technically it is, but you don't eat it, you drink it, and that's milk. Milk is one of the most complete sources of nutrition out there. It's packed with high quality protein, healthy fats, and essential vitamins. So it's one of the simplest but most powerful ways to improve your diet. One of the biggest benefits of milk is its protein content, specifically casein and whey. You see, casein digests slowly, helping for muscle recovery and keeping you full longer, whereas your body digests whey very quickly, making it ideal for post-workout nutrition. And milk is also rich in calcium and vitamin D, both of which are crucial for maintaining strong bones. And then there's the impact that it has on your testosterone. The healthy fats in full fat milk help support hormone production, including testosterone. So if you're looking to optimize your hormone levels, skipping the full fat version might not be the best move. And milk is also an easy, cheap, and convenient way to boost your daily calorie intake if you're looking to build muscle or just improve your energy levels. So whether you drink it straight, add it to protein shakes, or use it in meals, milk is a simple and effective way to optimize your testosterone, boost your energy levels, improve your strength, and maintain a healthy diet. Next up, we've got eggs. And just like milk, eggs are one of the most nutrient-dense foods that you can include in your diet. They're a complete protein source, which means they contain all 9 of the essential amino acids, which your body cannot naturally synthesize. And like milk, they're rich in the healthy fats, which can help regulate your hormones and keep you feeling full and satisfied after meals. The yolk itself is actually packed with important nutrients like vitamin D, which can help the production of testosterone, but it can also help with your bone health. And they contain a compound called choline, which has been scientifically proven to boost your brain function and improve memory and focus. Eggs are also an excellent source of B vitamins, particularly B12, and that plays a key role in energy production and maintaining a healthy nervous system. But science aside, I think one of the best things about eggs is their versatility, because whether they're poached, scrambled, or boiled, they're quick and easy, they're cheap, they're convenient, and they can be added to so many different meals. And including eggs regularly into your diet is a simple way to fuel your body and support your fitness goals. Technically speaking, you don't need to keep your eggs in the fridge, but I like to do it because it keeps them fresh for longer. Moving on to number 3, and we're talking about blueberries. Blueberries are a nutritional powerhouse. First and foremost, they are packed with antioxidants, and the main role of antioxidants is to reduce the amount of inflammation in your body. The less inflammation in your body, the faster you're able to recover after workouts or just long stressful days. But these same compounds do more than that, because they also protect against something called oxidative stress, which can lead to aging and chronic health issues. Blueberries are brilliant for your brain health as well. Imagine saying that after 10 beers. Blueberries are brilliant, no chance. But it's true, studies have shown that blueberries can improve memory and focus. And on top of that, they help to regulate your blood sugar levels. And that's important because it keeps your energy levels stable throughout the day, it keeps the cravings at bay, and ultimately makes it easier for you to maintain a lean physique. But I'm not done, because blueberries are also rich in vitamin C and K, which are proven to help boost your immune system. I have 100 grams of blueberries every single day without fail, and they're a quick, simple, and easy way to fuel your body and keep you healthy. And I know that I've said this video is all about foods that I recommend you keep in your fridge, but if I was you, I'd recommend buying frozen blueberries rather than the fresh ones. And that is for 3 reasons. They'll keep for longer, they're cheaper, and they've actually been proven to have a higher nutritional value and hold on to that nutritional value for longer than the fresh ones. I bet you won't be able to guess number 4. Well, I'm very pleased to say that it's ice cream. But I'm not just talking about any old ice cream. You see, in the last few years, a new category of ice cream has emerged, and I am so damn happy about it, because these brands of ice cream contain up to 80% fewer calories but still taste amazing. Halo Top is the best example of this, and it's been a complete game changer for me and my clients. Because if you like ice cream and want to enjoy a guilt-free dessert while staying on track with your goals, this is for you. You see, unlike traditional ice creams, Halo Top, and some of its competitors to be fair, but in my opinion, Halo Top is the best, is low on sugar, so lower on calories, but also higher on protein. And the added protein is particularly powerful for a couple of reasons. Number one is if you're in a calorie deficit, and try and lose some body fat, but hold on to that muscle mass. And number two is if you're getting a little bit older, when it's harder to maintain the muscle. But aside from all the science, the biggest benefit of brands like Halo Top is that it's portion friendly. You can enjoy a guilt-free dessert that actually tastes delicious while staying on track with your goals. And this is so important. I encourage all of my clients to do two things. One is to see the food that they eat as fuel. And two is to find snacks and treats that they can incorporate into their diet every single day to stay on track. And the fact that it's low on calories means you can really indulge on this without worrying that you're going to blow your calorie target. And the variety of flavors is another big benefit, so you're less likely to feel restricted. And for anyone watching their sugar intake, brands like Halo Top are a much better choice than regular ice cream. You see, it's made with specific sweeteners rather than sugar, which don't cause the blood sugar spikes or crashes that lead to cravings and energy drops. But I think the best thing about Halo Top is that it proves once and for all that healthy eating doesn't mean you have to cut out all your favorite foods. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and you want me to do another one that covers the best foods you should have in your cupboards, just comment the word health underneath this video and I'll put that together for you soon. Okay, let's talk about number 5, which is dark chocolate. Because dark chocolate isn't just a treat, it's loaded with benefits if you pick the right type. I said type there because my brain couldn't decide whether to say type or kind. Opting for chocolate with more than 80% cocoa, cacao, you tell me. Either way, it contains a specific type of antioxidant that helps to reduce your blood pressure and improve blood flow. A better circulation means better heart health, and better heart health means you get to stay alive for longer. But dark chocolate does a lot more than that because it also helps to support your brain. The compounds in cocoa, I've settled on cocoa for now, but tell me if I'm wrong, they help to improve cognitive function, reduce your stress levels, and have even been proven to improve your mood. That is a win for, well, everybody. There's even evidence that dark chocolate can play a role in supporting testosterone levels. You see, the magnesium that's found in cocoa is essential for the production of testosterone, and its anti-inflammatory properties help to keep your hormones in balance. And it's also surprisingly satisfying. Now listen, as a former chocoholic myself, I will tell you, it will take a little bit of time for you to adjust to this, particularly if you're going all the way up to 80% plus cocoa. It's really in my head now whether it's cocoa or cacao. There's probably people watching this video who are screaming at the screen, so I do apologize if I'm getting it wrong, but I'm a nutritionist, not a chef. Either way, I digress. It will take a little bit of time for you to get used to it, but once you do, once you've retrained your taste buds, and that's a real thing, by the way, you will find it just as sweet as normal chocolate. But in a way, it actually tastes sweeter because when you're eating it, you know you're actually doing something good for your health. But as with everything, the key here is portion control. Luckily, it's more satiating than regular chocolate because the sugar levels are much lower. And like we said, it's not going to spike your blood sugar levels. However, saying that, you still need to be mindful about how much you are eating because the calorie difference between dark chocolate and regular chocolate is pretty much negligible. And just like the Halo Top ice cream, dark chocolate is further proof that you don't have to give up your favorite foods to enjoy a healthy diet. Number 6 is beef jerky, the ultimate high protein snack for staying fueled and focused. It's packed with protein and has minimal carbs and fats. And one of the best things about beef jerky is its convenience. It's easy to carry with you, whether you're working, traveling, or just out and about and want a healthy snack. Because you never know where you're gonna be when hunger will strike. But if you've got your jerky on you, it provides you with a satisfying and satiating option that keeps you away from the less healthy stuff. The cool thing about jerky, as well as being high in protein and very convenient, is that it's also nutrient dense. And specifically, what that means is that it's rich in iron and zinc, which are two key minerals that support energy production, immune health, and testosterone levels. Plus, a lot of the brands these days offer low sodium options, which means you can enjoy your jerky without worrying about excessive salt intake. But be careful when choosing your jerky. Look out for brands that have got minimal additives and aren't loaded with sugar. Unfortunately, I can't recommend any particular brands to you on this video because it's going to completely depend where you are in the world. But a clean, high quality jerky is a powerful tool to help you hit your fitness goals. I'm going to do number 7, 8, and 9 together because they're my favorite sources of lean meat and fish. So we're going to be talking about steak, salmon, and chicken. All three are powerhouse protein choices that fuel your muscles and boost your energy. Steak is packed with high quality protein, which is obviously essential for building and maintaining lean muscle mass, but it's also got zinc, which helps the production of your testosterone and support your immune health, and iron, which boosts your energy and prevents fatigue. Salmon is a top tier food when it comes to muscle growth, heart health, and cognitive function. And that's because as well as the high quality protein it contains, it's also rich in omega-3s, which help reduce the amount of inflammation in your body. It's also rich in vitamin D and selenium, which can help to regulate your hormones and sustain your energy. And of course, chicken is probably the most universally recognized lean sources of protein because it's naturally low in fat and high in protein. So it helps to build and maintain the muscle mass without the excess calories. But the B vitamins in it also support your metabolism and your energy levels. These three, steak, salmon, and chicken, are probably the goats when it comes to lean sources of protein. But as I just explained, it's not just the fact that they're all sources of complete protein. The vitamins and the minerals help to support your endocrine system, your hormones, your heart health, your circulation, your testosterone, and so much more. By the way, I've just released a brand new recipe book that contains 15 fat-burning meals, several of which contain chicken, salmon, and steak. They're all delicious, healthy, high in protein, and so easy that even a simple man like me can make them, because trust me, I might be a nutritionist, but I'm no master chef. Every recipe comes complete with calories, ingredients, and instructions. And these meals are designed to fill you up, crush your cravings, and make fat burning effortless. I call it the anti-diet recipe book, and you can grab your free copy by clicking the link under this video. All right, number 10, we're getting into the home stretch now. So I've just realized that we've talked about eggs, we've talked about milk, we've talked about meat, we've talked about fish, we've talked about chocolate, we've even talked about ice cream. But we haven't talked about carbs yet. Well, in my opinion, the goat of goats when it comes to carbs is sweet potatoes. And that's because these are packed with complex carbs that provide a steady release of energy throughout the day. But they're also rich in something called beta-carotene, which is an antioxidant that your body converts into vitamin A. And vitamin A supports immune function, eye health, and skin health. I mean, maybe that's why I've got such silky smooth skin. Sweet potatoes are also high in potassium, which helps support your blood pressure. So all of these benefits make sweet potato the obvious no-brainer choice for anybody who's trying to live a healthy, active lifestyle. Because don't forget that carbs are your brain and body's preferred source of fuel. And if you're not getting enough of them, if you're just eating protein and just eating fat, your body is going to metabolize the protein and fat rather than using it for its preferred function. So you never want to be skimping on your carbs. You just want to make sure that you're eating the right ones. Number 11 is the first and last vegetable that we're going to discuss today. And it also happens to be my go-to, and that's spinach. Spinach is absolutely loaded with vitamins and minerals. You've got iron, you've got magnesium, you've got antioxidants, you name it, it's in there. And the other thing that most people don't know about spinach is that it's also packed with protein. I mean, why do you think Popeye eats it? So we've got low calories, high protein, but we've also got high fiber. Biggest benefit of fiber? Well, aside from the fact that it keeps you regular, is that it keeps you full. You see, fiber is harder for your body to digest and break down. So what happens is it physically sits in your stomach. And when that happens, it expands the walls of your stomach, which sends a signal all the way up your body to your brain, telling your brain that you are full. And when that happens, it brings your hunger hormone, which is called ghrelin, back down into balance. So in other words, it's not just keeping you full, but it's stabilizing your blood sugar levels and it's stopping you from having cravings. A big cup of spinach adds a lot of bulk to your meals without the extra calories. And just like a lot of the stuff that we've talked about today, spinach is very versatile. You can toss it into an omelet, make it the base of a salad, or even add it to smoothies. Number 12 is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is packed with protein. Most people don't even realize that a single serving can give you 15 to 20 grams of it. And considering that most people struggle to get their protein in the morning, it's a great way to boost that number up. But the other big benefit of Greek yogurt that we haven't talked about today is that it's packed with probiotics, which is essentially healthy bacteria that supports your gut health. And a healthy gut is so important, and I think a little bit underrated, because not only can it boost your immune system and help your digestion, but it can also improve your mental health. You see, 90 to 95% of your feel-good, happy hormone, which is called serotonin, is actually produced in your gut. So the healthier your gut is, the higher the chances are that it can produce more serotonin. The more serotonin it can produce, the happier you're going to be. And again, I'm sure you're spotting some trends here. One of the best things about Greek yogurt is its versatility. You can have it on its own, with berries, with nuts. You can chuck it in a smoothie. There's so many ways that you can enjoy it. But just be a little bit careful. When you're choosing your Greek yogurt, I recommend you go for the plain, unsweetened varieties that don't have any added sugars in them. Because remember, you can always sweeten it yourself by adding honey or even fruit. Just like the versatility which we've spoken about throughout all of this video, Greek yogurt is a simple, quick, affordable, convenient way to boost your metabolism, improve your health, stay lean all year round, get more protein in. I mean, you know the drill by now. And last, but certainly not least, lucky number 13, protein bars. I know that I'm risking starting World War III in the comments here because a lot of people will say that chocolate doesn't have any place in the fridge. But this is my video, and I think it does. For me, protein bars are a pretty obvious addition to round off this list. They're convenient, they're high in protein, you can have them on the go, you can have them any time of day, and there's so much variety these days that it's impossible not to be able to find one that you actually like. But again, just like a lot of the stuff we've talked about today, make sure that you're reading the ingredients and not having ones that are packed full of added sugar or preservatives or natural flavorings, as they call it these days. There you have it, folks, a comprehensive list of the 13 foods that every man should have in his fridge and his freezer. I hope you enjoyed the video, but more importantly, I hope you found it useful and even learned something new. Until next time, cheers.